Hey guys, this is Mike over at Rev6, and today I want to show you guys a few pointers about what we do on our cylinder heads. There's a lot of different upgrades that we do, and so I kind of want to tell you guys about that, why these heads are going to be a lot more reliable than your standard Polaris cylinder heads. So right now we're going to jump into the valve guides, okay? So Polaris runs a still valve guide. They have a tendency to wear prematurely, causing a lot of oil loss. They're just a standard still material, not exactly sure what else they put in these, but majority of it still. It contracts, expands, especially when it gets hot and cold real fast. Ultimately they start to wear out, causing a lot of oil loss, and then these engines start to burn up oil fairly quickly. So one thing that we do to fix that issue is we actually run a bronze alloy valve guide in these. These bronze alloy valve guides have a lot tighter tolerances. They provide a lot better resistance to expanding and contracting, so that way they always retain their thickness and even critical running conditions, so you don't have to worry about these valve guides ever starting to wear out, your engine prematurely losing oil. Now we're going to talk about our valves. We do run a forged nitrite one-piece valve. The valve setup on these is just a lot stronger. They're going to last a lot longer. There's going to be less shimming that's going to need to be done in the future, just because they're not going to stretch as much. They're not going to, lap in as tight. So it just means less shimming. Maybe every 5,000 miles you guys want to check it. Maybe reshim that cylinder head, but you're not stuck continuously shimming the cylinder head all the time because of weak valves or valves that stretch and other issues like that. We're going to talk about our cylinder heads. All of our cylinder heads are machined through the valves and the seats so that you get a tight tolerance. We go through and deck the cylinder heads to ensure that they're 100% flat. We'll also go through and actually pressure test these cylinder heads to make sure there's no leak down issues whatsoever. One of the other important things that we do is we actually go through and we modify the can caps. These can caps do have some passages that are actually quite restricting on oil flow. So we'll go through and we'll modify these can caps to allow more oil to those journals so we get sufficient flow to them, and there's less premature wear on the journals themselves. I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you've ever taken apart your camshafts out and looked at them on the journals, they have a tendency to start wearing on there. So that when we go through and modify this, it actually addresses those issues. Thanks for watching. For more information, go ahead and visit our website. It's www.rev6sports.com. Give us a call anytime. Our number is 801-489-8697.